Hello everyone and welcome to Odds Market. Today we're previewing the semi-finals of the Confederations Cup. Very exciting times in the Confederations Cup. The best four teams, Germany, Portugal, Chile and Mexico, have all made it through to the semi-finals, and Germany have been installed as the new favourites to win it after they beat Cameroon to top Group G and secure a favourable semi-final draw against Mexico. Chile could only draw with Australia and were left with a nightmare semi-final clash against Portugal, who thrashed New Zealand to win Group A. Should be two very interesting games in prospect. Lots of attacking football we're looking forward to here. First up, Portugal versus Chile. These two were made joint favourites for the Confederations Cup at the start, once the bookmakers realised that Germany was sending a weakened team, bereft of most of its key players. These two were expected to contest the final, but instead, the European champions and the South American champions are playing in the semi-final for a place in that final. Chile made 5 changes to their match against Australia. They kept most of their big guns like Alexis Sanchez and Arturo Vidal playing, but it wasn't enough to secure victory, and they're stuck with this horrible draw against Portugal. Portugal have been great so far in this tournament, taken 7 points out of a possible 9. Interesting game, should be tight. Portugal pretty good defensively. They don't need lots of possession because they're very good on the counter-attack. Chile quite similar, very hard pressing, very hard to play against, make the opposition force lots of unforced errors. So it's going to be quite an interesting tactical battle. I just think player for player, Portugal are the slightly better team, and I think they'll edge this and make it through to the final. I'm not sure if it'll happen in 90 minutes or after extra time and perhaps penalties, so I'm going to go for Portugal to qualify, which I think looks interesting at 1.75 with Boyle Sports and various other bookmakers. Next up, we have Germany versus Mexico. Mexico have done very well to get this far. They've played with great flair and dynamism going forwards. They have left gaps at the back and lost concentration defensively, but they've more than made up for it with their goal-scoring prowess, drawing 2-2 with Portugal and beating both New Zealand and Russia 2-1. They finished second in the group due to an inferior goal difference, and now they're facing the powerhouse that is Germany. Joachim Löw's team are the favourites to win the World Cup in Russia next summer. They won the last one in Brazil. They've got lots of the world's best players within their ranks, but they left most of them out for this tournament, and they've gone with quite an experimental young side full of untested players at this level. That hasn't held them back. They've been the best team here so far, and it's understandable that they've been made favourites. They've got real astonishing strength in depth, and many of these players, such as Timo Werner, really have staked a claim for a place on that plane to Russia next summer. We've got lots of youthful exuberance here, lots of energy, so I think we're going to see a really exciting, open, free-flowing game. You would expect both teams to score in this one, and you would also expect over 2.5 goals. Between them so far, Mexico and Germany have played 6 games. All 6 of them have seen both teams score, and 5 out of the 6 have seen over 2.5 goals. The only one that didn't was Germany 1, Chile 1, and Chile are a lot better defensively than Mexico. Mexico really excel going forwards. I think you've got 2 attacking teams here that really like to play football and are going to take risks and leave a bit of gap defensively. So you can get 1.74 with 10bet on both teams to score, or you can get 1.83 on the over 2.5 goals. So it might make sense to do either one, but you can double up and get 2.15 on both teams to score and the over 2.5 goals. I think it's going to be quite a tight, close game, but player for player, once again, Germany do have the better team, and I think Germany will get through to this final and play Portugal. So Germany to win it at 2.1 looks good. You can take slightly lower odds if you're feeling a bit more cautious just on them qualifying, or if you want a bit more value, you can say Germany to win and the over 2.5 goals. You can get 3.4 on that. Another interesting bet looks to be the 2.88 that you can get on a Germany versus Portugal final. That looks very interesting. Hope this has been helpful. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please tune in again when we'll be previewing the final and the third place playoff. Plenty to look forward to, and good luck. Thanks.